She had no idea the camera was watching her. What happened next was caught on film, and you won't believe it. Stay tuned to see the unexpected. Luckily, he checked the oil in the car. Always pay attention to train signals and make sure to wait until it passes. Don't test your luck like this driver. She slipped, but only the camera caught it. No one else saw it. Adventures through the wilderness are always exciting. This time, he forgot his swimsuit for swimming. Renovating the house will be more expensive than they originally planned. The store clerk sensed this might happen and locked the door, leaving the thief embarrassed. We'd love to know where our amazing audience is watching from. Drop a comment below and tell us which country you're tuning in from. We can't wait to see how far our community reaches. He was so deep in thought while reading the letter that he completely forgot about the stairs. One moment he was emotional, the next he was tumbling down like a dramatic movie scene. He'll have to spend his paycheck on fixing the window he broke. He lied, saying it was his younger brother who did it. He found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. Just as the waiter was walking out with an order, he collided with a cyclist. Talk about serving up a surprise.
Grados máxima de 32 grados en...
One of the most popular faces on TV, the network did an excellent marketing job by hiring models to host their shows, especially the weather forecast.
Recuerde, recomendaciones. Hidrátese muy bien, tome en cuenta todas las orientaciones y usted por...
The poor motorcycle is screaming for help, but the ridiculously big guy just turns up the radio. The bartender's shelf with fragile glasses suddenly collapsed onto the hard floor. Tiny baby is on her mother's beautiful wedding dress, happily crawling across the shiny floor. With a mischievous grin, the man expertly maneuvers his drone to fan the flames on the struggling barbecue. Scientists are now questioning reality as the overly sharp knife casually cuts a drinking glass in half. Neighbors watch in awe as the unstoppable Jeep plows through the snow like a tank on a mission. With ninja-like precision, she steams the milk, spins the cup, and serves coffee that belongs in an art gallery. Somewhere, a professional boxer is nodding in approval as the frap takes the hit of its life. Watching this process makes you question if you're about to eat candy or industrial-grade rubber. He gave his friend a motorcycle, but 2 seconds later, gravity decided to teach a lesson. Somewhere, Newton is nodding proudly as the laws of physics work exactly as intended. He thought he was in control, but the forklift had its own rebellious teenage phase. One moment he was minding his business, the next he was fighting for freedom from designer fabric. These people painted their kitchen in tiger stripes, turning breakfast into a safari adventure. 1 second they were carrying wood, the next they were involuntary participants in a slapstick comedy. That was not just a jump, it was an unexpected physics experiment with electricity involved. She wanted to play football, but the ball decided to play with her balance instead. What started as a peaceful golf game quickly turned into a demolition derby. Driver is shaking his head as these tiny vehicles create maximum chaos. The little baby thinks she's feeding the fish, but half the food is going straight into the water, and the other half into her mouth. They stretched out their arms for a refreshing splash, but the water smacked them like a heavyweight boxer. Airplane powered by hopes and dreams. I mean, batteries didn't quite make it off the ground. Customers think he's hard at work, but in reality, he's dreaming of a world where naps are mandatory. What was supposed to be a bed is now the ultimate indoor playground. Gravity fully approved. He aimed for a perfect dive, but the only thing he nailed was an awkward belly flop. One moment she was lifting weights, the next she was lifting shards of glass from her phone. A phone repair shop just sensed a new customer approaching. He's either mastering the art of patience or just too stubborn to admit the water is colder than expected. They were building a house, but ended up remodeling the trunk of their Jeep instead. His goldfish are living better than most people. 5-star meals and a premium water view. This is either an incredible scientific breakthrough or the dumbest way to get stuck on a wall. A 1,000 people on the street, but no one can agree on who brought the loudest sign. A police officer is regretting not taking the day off. His driving skills suggest he should stick to carrying suitcases, not operating vehicles. She wanted a fancy champagne opening, but now the fish are having an underwater celebration. He thought it would be a smooth slide, but now he's just stuck halfway, contemplating life. Plus size friendly slides. By the time he finishes that coffee, he'll either be a genius or vibrating into another dimension. But he's already mentally running a marathon. They went for a boat trip, but Mother Nature decided they should try swimming instead. Fish is laughing at humans finally experiencing life underwater. He thought he was the prank master, but the dog just gave him a taste of his own medicine. His plan was simple: climb, jump, and land in water. But reality had other ideas. Somewhere, gravity is laughing and saying, "Nice try, buddy." She picked up a shovel, and now every guy on the street is volunteering to help. Not from the sun, just from how good she looks. His skiing career lasted 5 seconds. 4 of those were spent falling. Now he's just impressing the snow with his face. Golf teaches patience, precision, and in his case, how to file a glass repair claim. He was actually playing, how much does a new window cost? The good news, he got his daily dose of calcium. The bad news, he's completely soaked. Aimed for style, but all he got was a milky disaster. The truck made it halfway, but the glass decided it had other plans. Just turned expensive glass into the world's most expensive puzzle. Somewhere, a farmer is watching and thinking, well, that's a new kind of horse training. They wanted to light up the room, but gravity had other plans. Ceiling got its light, but they got a free trip to the floor. She's not just selling cotton candy, she's selling childhood memories with every bite that even adults are suddenly 5 years old again. People went outside for a walk but ended up unintentionally paragliding. But now it's a live-action weather documentary. He may be old, but his muscles have more experience than a gym trainer. Teach metal is heavy, but his strength is even heavier. Grandpa isn't just lifting weights, he's lifting everyone's expectations. Who needs stealth when you can backflip your way into battle? The ground prepared for impact, but the ninja landed smoother than butter. Walking on water is impressive, but walking on thin ice is just risky. Somewhere, a fish is looking up, thinking, this is about to get interesting. She may be small now, but soon she'll be looking down on everyone. Literally, with those big eyes and long lashes, she's already winning hearts. They don't just repeat words, they remember your secrets too. A parrot never forgets, especially if you said something embarrassing. She didn't break anything yet, but the suspense is worse than the actual disaster. That little tree had no idea it was about to become a puzzle. He started with a log and ended up with a pile of regrets. If there was an Olympic sport for growing watermelons, these guys would take gold. Their watermelons are so perfect, even nature is taking notes. Nature decided one horror movie wasn't enough, so it made this nightmare real. They took the next best thing, an entire tree. Waking up to the sound of waves is nice, until a storm decides to join the party. The cameraman came for a shot, but ended up getting a free whale documentary. A dolphin is feeling very underwhelming right now. It's not just a beach party, it's a synchronized splash competition. When the DJ drops the beat, even the waves start dancing. Somewhere, a judge is sipping coffee, pretending this isn't the hardest decision ever. They make it look effortless, but their feet tell a different story. This isn't fishing, it's a high-speed ocean raid. They dive like missiles, but with way more attitude, an aerial battle for survival. He doesn't just play with electricity, he makes sparks fly for a living. His wallet is full, but his hair will never be the same again. People went outside with umbrellas and came back with battle scars. When the sky decides it's time for an unannounced winter surprise. When your tent is fancier than most people's houses, and you start questioning why you're paying rent at all, nature is calling, and this tent just made it impossible to ignore. This isn't just a jump, it's a trust exercise with physics. As she falls, her brain is screaming, why? While her soul is whispering, yes. She hits the lowest point, rebounds, and suddenly life has never felt more alive. What started as a fun countryside ride quickly turned into an extreme mud bath. The tractor's wheels are spinning, the girls are screaming, and somewhere a frog is just watching like, "Welcome to my world." Their white sneakers completely gone. A bull underwater. Either evolution just took a wild turn, or this guy is on a secret mission from Atlantis. The fish are swimming around him like, "Bro, are you lost?" Meanwhile, humans on the shore are questioning everything they know about nature. The smoke is rolling out, covering the floor like a scene from a sci-fi movie. One guy is laughing, the other is coughing, and the third is just taking selfies, pretending he's in a music video. Meanwhile, the cat is completely done with their nonsense. This is no ordinary vegetable, it's a project. Sweat is dripping, muscles are straining, and the crowd is cheering like he's lifting a championship trophy. After finally cracking it open, he realizes now he has to clean up a mountain of pumpkin guts. From a distance, it looks like nature's ultimate battle, waves versus steel, chaos versus control. The ship tilts, water floods the deck, yet it charges forward like a warrior in the storm. Meanwhile, the crew is either completely fearless or regretting all their life choices. And it's proof that some machines are just built different. She had no idea the camera was watching her, but neither did those two. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Stay tuned for more amazing content and see you next time.